Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? Holla at your boy, it's Jeremy Alexander Newsome with reallifetrading.com, where our mission is to enrich lives. We do that by doing some epic and awesome stock trading content. Let's talk about the general markets, ladies and gentlemen. Still a very eerie comparison out here on the markets right now. So you guys probably remember back in this time frame, I really felt that there's a lot of similarities to over here, and I still feel the same way. Check this out really quick. Let me just break this down. This candle right here, so I have to pull up the exponential moving averages. This is when I started noticing this again, was this candle right there. It all spurred from this candle. So white candle opens below the 50 exponential and trades higher. So white candle, open much below the 50, trade higher. Smaller candle, and then a nice little bullish thrust. Smaller candle, a little bit of a bullish thrust. Obviously, I know a few days goes by here, but then it's, sells off, trades down into the 50 and closes right on the 50, trades down right into the 50 and closes right on the 50. And then on Monday, we got a giant bullish candle. So from there, I was like, guys, we got a big bullish candle. If we get a bearish candle tomorrow, which is Tuesday, this is really going to be exciting because I think there's so many similarities. Well, there's the bearish candle on Tuesday. There's the bearish candle on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, wouldn't you know it, we had a gap down. So this is what I wrote yesterday, calling for a small gap down. We gapped down. We ended with a white candle with a lower shadow and an upper shadow, albeit that doesn't look like the exact same candles to me. So tomorrow, or the next 2 to 3 weeks, I do expect some volatility and some pretty wild stuff to come in. I don't know if I'm right about that, but I will say this. If the market just simply closes below these levels, something like this, get a big bearish candle, I do plan on taking the retest of that. I do plan on taking the retest because back up in here, same thing, right? We broke through support, and that was actually a buying location, and then we bounced and trade higher and got a few opportunities to short the retest. If something like that happens, that's what I'm looking for. We are still within that triangle. That triangle is holding up the price action on the SPY, and I'm really pumped to see what happens. A lot of covered calls for a lot of traders expire this Friday, and hopefully if they can expire Friday, I'll be doing some more for June up at the 213 area because that's where I have no problem if SPY got exercise up there anyway. So we'll see what happens from there. Kind of pumped. All right. Here's a Dow Jones ETF, DIA, breaking out of that channel, triangle looking thing a little bit. Again, if we do make some bearish moves tomorrow or the next day, or the next few days, I'll look to short a retest. The Qs just doing their thing. You guys all know what happened to the Qs for me. Here's your IWM hanging out. So again, I'm not massively bearish by any means, but if you're comparing the two markets and the two time frames, there's definitely some similarities brewing, and it's really interesting to see exactly how it plays out overall. Let's talk about some of the day trades that we did today. Very profitable day for real life trading. Phenomenal job, Brad Reed, in the morning. Just shout outs to all the traders who got a chance to take some trades today. Really, I don't know a lot of people who lost money today. Some people broke even, but I don't know a lot of people who lost. So if you didn't take a trade at all, awesome. I only locked in 1.7 R, so nothing fantastic, but a pretty solid day. And this is the trade that we did it on, Urban Outfitters. Really, folks, this is just classic. Classic gap. Black candle, gaps down, bearish retest. Here's your 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart, stock retests, comes up into the moving averages, rolls over. Target, low of the day. Boom. Classic. We do that Monday through Friday. Every day except Saturday and Sunday, that trade's going to be taken. Great trade. Nice 1.7 Rs for on URBN. And that was it on Urban Outfitters. Now, Jonny Guarco, got to give a shout out to my boy J Money. Here is Hormel Foods. Very popular stock. Just absolutely getting roasted today. This stock broke all kinds of support. Great candle on this one. This was also a bearish retest gap. How did Jonny play it? Well, he played it as a retest. Stock came down, came into the moving averages, rolled over, boom. 2 Rs for Jonny. Great job, buddy. Shaun Bennett, gotta give a shout out to Shaun Bennett, ticker symbol ATI. He played ATI bearish as well. We were keeping an eye on this one, and I'm actually a little bit upset on this trade. I gotta be honest with you guys. I was going to do a sell at the blue line. So low of the day break, limit sell, taking it bearish. Why didn't I? The Fed minutes being released. I think I passed up like 3 or 4 R on that trade because of the stupid Fed minutes. But the Fed minutes definitely moved the market a little bit today. I said that they wouldn't probably in the day. day trading room, but they did. Here's United States Steel. Ticker symbol X. A lot of you guys know we're in bearish on that trade. That trade is working and moving in our direction. 1238 is my target where I plan to buy to close the position and keep an eye out for a new buy to open as United States Steel has been pulling back. And the other trade that we're in right now, not doing much, Palo Alto, ticker symbol PANW, got triggered into that bearish. And actually, again, the market rolled over really well, but PANW, not so much in the last 2 days. So yes, earnings is coming up in the next few days. I'll be moving the stop down to probably here in 2 or 3 days. Once tomorrow, the next few days kind of pan out. We'll see if we do get a little bit of a rollover, but I will be exiting on earnings, exiting before earnings. Hope you can exit for a small loss or a small profit, but thanks to X, everything is looking pretty toasty. Here's Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. If you're kind of wondering what my thoughts are on Apple, here they are. I think Apple trades to the 20, gets beat down by the 20, rolls over a little bit, and trades back down to a previous low where it might be a good buying opportunity. Apple down here, as I've said before, I think wants to trick everybody. I think it wants to trick the bulls. I think it wants to trick the bears. Just don't let Apple take a bite out of you. It did definitely cause me to lose some money on the trade from Monday, but that's okay. Again, you're going to lose money in trading, right? It's going to happen. Just, you got to admit it. That's what real life trading is all about. Accepting and understanding and being very open with our losses and just losing less than you make. If you do that mathematically, right? If you lose less money than you make, you'll be profitable. I know it sounds simple, but it really is kind of that simple. Here's American Airlines. Ticker symbol AAL. Keep your eyes out on American Airlines. I am bearish. Bearish confirmed on AAL. Short the retest into moving averages and look for a rollover. Next target, 28. Ultimate target probably down here in 24. I want to give it a quick shout out to my buddy who asked for this particular trade, Matt. Matt was looking at SLV. And he thought, what's your thoughts on SLV? Here's my thoughts on SLV. So I'm looking to buy the dips on silver, mostly because of this weekly chart. And this weekly chart, in my opinion, looks a little bit like an inverted head and shoulders pattern. There's the inverted head and shoulders. Here's the neckline. Here's the volume. So buying the retest of that neckline, of that pullback on SLV. That's what I'm waiting for. We'll see if that happens. We'll see if that plays out. I do think that silver is short-term bullish, but I would like to buy a pullback. And the only real reason that I've been wanting to buy the pullback, as you guys know, that was my analysis on the dollar index. We've been keeping an eye on this one for a long time, and even though I don't trade Forex, I've gotten a lot of Forex emails saying thanks for the call out. Dollar index, the US dollar had a great, gargantuanly gorgeous bullish bounce. Buy low, sell high, off of the support level, off of the 100 simple moving average on the weekly chart. There it was, easy. That is Liam Hemsworth, Thor's hammer right there, bouncing off the 100 simple. So dollar index probably keeps going up a little bit, I would expect. And that's why I thought that gold and silver would pull down a little bit more, is because the dollar was anticipating that to bounce. So SLV, that's what I think on SLV. ABX is at a really strong resistance. Barrett Gold, very strong resistance here at 19.99, which is also the 200 simple moving average. So at this point, I would like to see it pull back a little bit more, maybe down to 13 and some change, and then looking to buy the bounce on ABX. And last but not least, my buddy George hopped into a iron condor on Alibaba. So we are in a 72.50.70 June bull put spread. Yesterday, I had some analysis for I'd like to get into the 85, 87.50 bear call spread, completing the iron condor. So really, an iron condor is an options trade, and it pretty much says this: as long as BABA doesn't go above 85 or below 72.50, we're looking to make approximately 20% return on that particular trade. BABA's trading sideways. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what it does. There's a lot of support in the way, but as long as BABA keeps trading sideways, it looks good to me. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just some of my analysis on some stocks. Again, if you ever have any questions on any particular stocks that you want me to review for you, feel free to email me, jeremy@reallifetraining.com. I also have a Twitter, @newsomnuggets. We're also on Facebook. I'm also on LinkedIn. We drink the Kool-Aid of the social media, trying to enrich lives all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this Wednesday Real Life Stock Review. And one other shout out. Gotta give a shout out to my fans, the YouTube fans of the world. Thank you for subscribing. We had just demolished a 2016 goal, and there's no way this is possible without the love and the support of everyone out there who shares real life trading with your friends and tells people all about it. We have hit over 3,000 subscribers and have passed 250,000 views on our YouTube channel. I am amped. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for telling your friends. We're going to continue to do what we're doing, which is not bombarding you with sales pitches, which is not offering you free weekly subscriptions to this and to that. It's just all free. If you want to learn how to trade the markets, our education is no holds barred, entirely free. Tell the world, hide your kids, hide your wife. We're going to educate everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you Friday in the next Real Life Stock Review. Until then, remember, love life, live life, and trade. See ya.